one last hurrah in the DS era of Mario Kart. Hello everybody, this is Nintendo 14. Welcome back to the era of Mario Karts. In the last parts and in between, well, first last part, we did some special cup, went over the last little bit of the new content in the game, and also in between that part and this part, I went ahead and got a new title screen, a new character, R.O.B in the bottom right, and we also unlocked, not just R.O.B, but we also unlocked the ability to get every cart in the game. Both unlocking R.O.B's title screen and extra carts, you can do that by completing the mirror mode. You can unlock the mirror mode after completing one of the cups in 150cc. But as I choose which cart out of all these that I want to select, welcome back John, TJ, and Gerald.
Oh, I surely do feel welcomed. Yes.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Plus, besides, we're about to, I wonder what Jack is going to choose out of all these card combos, honestly. Because there's like 36 you can choose.
I was going to choose the standard DB from Drybones, but you know what? I ultimately decided to go with the standard YS. Because it has a little bit more speed and a little bit more drifting and weight to it than the standard DB. So that's what I'm going with. We're going to the Lightning Cup. Gonna kick things off with Choco Island 2.
As I was saying, I feel like that you chose Luigi's cart out of all vehicles. Quite interesting. But...
Luigi's cart is has a darker green than Yoshi's.
That's the LG, this is the YS.
Regardless of the card, it's fairly decent, so it doesn't matter in the end.
I don't really like R.O.B's standard cart in this game, because the drifting's really, really bad.
Yeah. But if you can compensate for that, I think it's not that bad. It's R.O.B's normal handling is pretty decent.
That's true.
And his acceleration and speed are pretty great. Not as good as Luigi's, but pretty good.
At first I thought you mean like R.O.B's, like his own original vehicle, the one with his, I don't know what they are, but they're like part of the accessories of R.O.B the robot, because like where we put those gyros at, I believe. I think that's what they are.
That's the BLS, and then the other one is the LGS, which has a lot of height to the cart. Pretty weird how, if you give Wario, DK, or Bowser like that huge body all the way up there.
That's
I mean, it would have been a good cart if it wasn't designed like that. Well, if you can get around the weird design, then it's pretty cool. So we're gonna take a couple hits, but we still cross the line first. That's 1 down, 3 to go.
He got hit 3 times at the very end. I feel bad for Rob.
That's my least favorite track in the game.
Yeah. Forgot all about Choco Island too. Yeah, that is a pretty tricky track. The fact that it's off-road and the track is pretty narrow, especially during that one S's.
Could have been worse. He could have been playing in the original Super Mario Kart, which is a lot more harder.
Yeah, true.
The DS version.
Well, that version was difficult on its own because of the ramps do make things pretty weird.
More hard, grammar police. Gosh, arrest me.
It's actually harder by itself.
Tougher.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, moving on to Banshee Boardwalk. This track is pretty fun under DS's mechanics. I enjoy it.
Yeah, you get a lot of drift boost here.
It's really good.
Yeah, it stays true to its original. You do a lot of that in the original track.
Back then, I always wondered if there was actually a place like this in real life. Like, imagine how terrifying would it be if you legitimately walked through Banshee Boardwalk in real life at this time of the night.
They're good.
Kind of creepy.
Maybe it's...
I wonder what it looks like in the daytime.
At the coastlines of California, you'd find one of these.
Yeah, well, there's like an endless void. I don't know what California has like a void. Like...
There's no beach.
It's like Alcatraz, kind of.
And what is that, like a coffin there where the bats are? Is that a coffin?
Probably. Imagine what Banshee Boardwalk would look like during the day. It would look less intimidating.
Yeah.
Well,
There'd be no boost.
I need to outrun the blue shell. Drive off. but of course I did it way too late. And then there's another one. Mario's gonna throw it this time. And here it comes. And I'm like, uh-oh, decision time. What do I do? Nope, I'm gonna jump off. Nope, I'll just take it. I learned my lesson the last time.
Yeah. You know, every time when Big Bertha comes up, I always try. I was always curious if you're able to touch it and then get eaten by it.
Yeah, I was. You know what? To be honest, I was thinking the same thing too. Like if you're able to hack the game or some way where you can get up all the way up there and have them eat you. Nope. Anyways, I tried to do the same. I tried to do a trick that I will later do, which is tomorrow's part. Or no, this is yesterday's part, where I was Luigi and jumped to the left side there, but apparently Rob can't do that.
Want to hear a fun fact trivia about this track, Jack? And that rhymes.
Yeah.
Well intended. But did you know that the music in this track actually uses parts of the music that plays in Ghost Valley courses from Super Mario Kart?
Ooh, sweet. It's a good thing we hung on there for first. Donkey Kong was zeroing in on us because of all those mistakes we did on the last lap, falling off the track.
Donkey always being a problem.
Wasn't too much of an issue during that last stretch there on the last track. So anyways, here we are in Sky Garden. Hands down the best track from Super Circuit.
Now that I can actually agree with. Besides,
The music.
there's actually one. Yeah, the music's there great too. I was gonna say this track is also well designed too for a Lightning Cup track, and the music too is pretty encouraging.
And
I like it.
it needs to hold true to its Lightning Cup capability. The fact that it was in the Lightning Cup for Super Circuit, it has to reprise that here.
Yeah. Interesting how the Lightning Cup was like one of the... When they had it like 5 cups, they had that as one of like the Nitro Cups.
What if they always stuck to that, having 5 cups?
Yeah.
I imagine
What would be...
it's like that because Super Mario Kart had 5 tracks per cup.
Yeah.
Kind of funny how Super Circuit had a lot of new tracks. Keep this in mind. A lot of new tracks. It's kind of crazy.
At the time, yeah, there was a lot of new tracks, and then Mario Kart 8 came along and then crushed that number to what, 32 plus 16, 48 new tracks. No, that's not right. There's a total of 40. No, 40 new tracks. My math's right. Probably gotta edit myself on if it's correct.
Cause I was gonna say don't forget to count out the other 16 retro tracks and.
So I mean, there's 24 new tracks. I overcounted. I even counted the new tracks. So yeah, there's a total of. Wait. There's a total of 24 new tracks in Mario Kart 8. Jeez.
Possibly. Yeah, I think that's the correct number. I believe so. But yeah.
Anyways.
I really like how this.
There you go.
I was gonna say that this track kind of has continuity because of the Luigi hot air balloon, but yeah.
Yeah. So now we finally took forever to explain how many new tracks are in Mario Kart 8. I just love the fact that when you play as R.O.B and you keep steering left and right, his entire torso moves. So you can do that to make him look like he's dancing to whatever theme you're racing to, like with Sky Garden back there. So now we're in Yoshi Circuit. Let's smuggle a bullet bill. Not blue shell. We already did that in the Leaf Cup.
You just
Trying
snaked
to get
that
to
bullet bill from the beginning.
Yeah. Get this baby up to first, and yeah, this is because it's Yoshi Circuit. There's gonna be a lot of turns where you gotta be drifting. It's a very drift happy track. Yep. And make Man Killer happy. Make him proud.
It's kind of weird how Rob is not driving the vehicle.
He's probably using the bottom base of himself to plug himself into the car, so that way he can hotwire it, so that way he can use his torso to move it back and forth to steer the cart.
Smart cart.
Yep.
Smart cards in 2005.
Oh no, my bullet.
What?
No.
Oh.
I was even pushing the button as it was being stolen. I'm pretty sure I pressed the button, the frame right when it forces you to give it up. So very unfortunate. I was saving that bullet bill for possibly a lightning or a blue shell so I could dodge that. So we gotta make do without that.
That's the downside. You can't. It's hard to keep items even in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because blue item is back and it's a possibility it can get stolen. So you don't want to risk it keeping it too long.
Can make that shortcut in anger. So with the right amount of momentum, you can take that without using a mushroom.
I didn't even know that was possible.
I just I tried that in frustration over losing my bullet. Hey, we made it work.
You always surprise me. But yeah. That's also what else? With this track, there's also if you guys noticed, there's no shortcut from Double Dash where you take the underground path. That's gone. Even in Deluxe too. So, unfortunate.
Gotta take one more blue shell before we can finish things off. We'll do a little dance. Soak in the moment before we move on. That's gonna do it. Our last win in Mario Kart DS. Time to move on to bigger and better things, but first, we shall collect our final gold cup here.
Okay, I'm not gonna sing along, but...
In our very tacky green cart that doesn't fit Rob because his normal cart usually sports a black standard cart.
Yeah, let's celebrate in front of these pixelated crowd. While Donkey Kong's
he can
smiling.
stand out.
Bowser and Donkey Kong need to close their mouths because a bunch of mosquitoes or flies can go in their mouth and they could eat it.
Yeah, his bugs just fly right into their mouths and they choke on them. Okay, so now we're in the credits. Let me let us all share our best, fondest thoughts, final thoughts on Mario Kart DS, because chances are, when's the next time we'll ever commentate on Mario Kart DS? Maybe for if you guys decide to play it. So I'm up first. Let me just stress the fact that I had so much fun playing this game with my middle school friends and my Boys and Girls Club friends back in the heyday when I had my DS.
Girls.
Boys and Girls Club. You never been to Boys and Girls Club?
Nope.
Well, I wasn't allowed to be home alone. That's where I went whenever my parents were at work during the summer. So I would meet up with these guys that had their own DS, and we would connect and play some Mario Kart DS. Not everybody had their own copy because money, and not all kids are rolling in the dough. So they had to be real picky on what games they wanted to buy. So imagine the only thing we could really play because of that was just the mushroom and the shell cup. So stuff was really limited. I'm pretty sure there's only about 1 or 2 people that did have their own cartridge that would be playing in the multiplayer rooms. But there's this one guy that we would play Mario Kart with, and then we would have so many sessions with this guy that to the point where he decided to go out and buy his own cartridge. And to me, that's just one of those defining moments where I feel real proud of myself to influence someone to go out and buy a game just from giving him the experience of the multiplayer. I just no other game like it has done that. It's just an awesome thing. Maybe Mario Kart 7, but with Mario Kart 7, the features for DS download player there are much more lenient.
Well, I'm glad you actually encouraged somebody to get this fantastic game here.
Yep.
But what I like to say is that I made any history with this game too. I played this game online, download it with my cousins mainly back then when my cousins were into Nintendo, but not anymore. But yeah, we we did download play a lot, and we would always play through Mushroom and Shell Cup because that's the only thing we get to play on. Everyone had the copy of the game, to be honest. And plus, it was actually one of my second Mario Kart games since I've been late into the Mario Kart series, and on it, I first found out about this game. I was in camp one day. This kid brought his DS over to camp, and you're not supposed to bring electronics. But then he was sneakily playing DS, and I asked if I wanted to play, and he was racing on DK Pass because he was racing on a snowy course, and I'm for sure it was DK Pass. I asked him if I could play, and then he said no. Yeah, so he's being a bitch about it. Kidding. Sorry, Jack. You made to censor that out. I kind of killed your revenue. Oops.
So before we forget, new thank you for playing screen. You get that if you get all the gold cups within 50cc through mirror mode, and that also goes for the credit screen. You also get that. That goes over all the racers that you race with in either special or lightning cup. That's also the same case for the thanks for playing screen, that you have to get gold cup for everything across the board. So that's just that. If we can fit in TJ, what are your thoughts on this game?
Mario Kart DS was the first Mario Kart game that I owned. Second one that I played overall behind 64, and I really enjoyed it. I played this game to death when I first got it, pretty much all the way through middle school. Like Jack said, I also have a lot of memories playing with friends in middle school. And a lot of times it would be on just the mushroom and shell cups, but we still have fun. I still come back to it from time to time. I really like it. I think it's like the first Mario Kart to implement tighter turning. First Mario Kart online made a lot of big moves, especially for a handheld game. So I think this was a really good game and ambitious title for the series.
Alright. So that's going to conclude things here. Thanks everybody for watching all of Mario Kart DS's portion of the Year of Mario Kart. Next up, next month, we're going to be starting up Mario Kart Wii. It all begins next week in the first week of September. Everybody look forward to that. Yep. John, you're the expert in Mario Kart Wii, so expect you to be in more parts upcoming instead of just these two.
I know
for
a
DS.
lot about that game.
Yep.
This game, you can put a disc. I'm like the disc, basically. I'm the game. I'm kidding. I wouldn't go that far, but yeah.
So that's gonna conclude it. TJ and John, thanks for being here. We'll catch you guys next time.